which is something very unique. A practical guide for farmers, blending weather patterns and Vedic agriculture. So it's not only just for farmers, whoever is involved in agricultural industry, he guides them how best to make use of the time frame. Every quarter that we have, which one is best for your business or even for the Vedic farming in the Vedic lifestyle. Swamiji was also the speaker at the Alternative Medicine Conference held at Tamil Nadu Agricultural University. And Swamiji regularly conducts discourses at temples, organizations and public forums like the one we are having today. As a prelude to this program, Swamiji already gave an online talk on the 8th of November on YouTube, where he covered explained on mantra, yantra and tantra. Meaning the mantra was on the sound frequency and the yantra on the physical connectivity and tantra on the material effect. And how best the sound Om evolves as creation, and manifestation and transformation effects on each and one of us. So this is about Swamiji and Pranopitam Trust, which is our parent body. Now I'll cover a little bit about our Swami Omkar Foundation Singapore. Actually, Swami Omkar Foundation is an offshoot of our parent body, Pranopitam Trust. As I mentioned, or as you've seen, whatever activities that are carried out there, we follow or we also do it in Singapore. So Swami Omkar Foundation has been established since 2015, and actually this is our 10th year. And I would request all of you to give a round of applause to actually our volunteers who are non-stop contributing time and effort to make sure that every year we hold a program to enhance each and every one of us spiritually. So what Swami Omkar Foundation, or in short SOF, does is every year we try to bring Swamiji down from Coimbatore, and we conduct courses or programs in two prongs. One is the awareness, one is practical. So awareness meaning we want to cover one part of the program like today or the YouTube talk. We want to create awareness on various topics. It can be yoga, pranayama, or like what is the effect of Om and all that. This is awareness. He also conducts the other part of the program that we conduct is kriyas or sadhanas, which most of the courses are initiated by get initiation from Swami. So that covers our a mantra shastram that is going to be held on Friday and Saturday. Of course, we have yoga, Hatha yoga, then prana vidya. All these are the courses that are held not just for a namesake, but with full initiation. That means we have a continuity in that with our life and also our afterlife. Apart from that, as well, also follows Pranopitam Trust on the various spiritual retreats like Kashi, Tiruvannamalai, Kedarnath, Mahakumbh Mela and all that. Then the plus point of Swami Omkar Foundation Singapore is that every participant or every disciple, you can take part directly even with Pranopitam Trust process. You need not go through Swami Omkar Foundation to be part of the program. So once Swamiji announces the program, which is from Pranopitam Trust, each and everyone who is interested can also take part. There's no need to go through Swami Omkar Foundation and take part in the program. So that is the plus point. That means that we don't control how best you want to progress yourself and align with the Pranopitam Trust or Swami Omkar Foundation. So apart from that, we hold a monthly satsang. The third Saturday of every month, we hold a satsang for our disciples who gather. We have found a place near Little India opposite Perumal Temple for now. We gather every Saturday, third Saturday from 10:30 to 12. It's a very short satsang where Swamiji comes online for about 30-40 minutes. He gives us like the YouTube talk like that. Any topics that he wants to explain or further enhance our spiritual awareness. So now we have progressed in that, even that satsang, the monthly satsang, we have now progressed to a stage where Swamiji has now, instead of talking, he has now prompt us to ask questions, and he will guide us and answer those questions. So it's not a one-way session, but now it's a two-way. Then apart from that, we hold programs like this every year. And I again, once again, on behalf of Swami Omkar Foundation, I would like to thank each and every one of you here for spending this evening for the spiritual upliftment of yourself, the satsang. And maybe a short description of what satsang means. It's a gathering, like today, especially Friday and Saturday night, there's so many activities taking outside. But it's a gathering of like-minded souls like us who want to spiritually uplift themselves. And this is it's not a physical activity. The difference is any spiritual seeker or anyone here, we can take part in a physical activity outside anytime. But physical activity people are not the chosen ones mostly to take part in a spiritual event. So I think you all also give yourself a round of applause that you are one of those chosen ones to be here today to hear the satsang with our Guru, Sri Swami Omkar. And with that, I hope there will be some takeaway for each and every one of you because the food, today the satsang is a food for the soul. It's not for us, it's for your own soul. So with that, I would like to hand over the satsang session to our Guru, Sri Swami Omkar.
Jai Ma. Good evening, everyone. So it's a nice evening. We can gathered here with the presence of and blessings of the divinity and the Guru. So our ancient knowledge always says the divinity is in the presence of, in the form of the sound. So that is the reason we always start with the prayers and the sound of the divinity. So the God is, always we say, the divinity and the God is very higher consciousness. Okay. So the divine is the very higher consciousness, we can say. It's one of the supreme nature. But compared to the divine itself, we can say the name of the God or the sound of the God is higher than that. So that is the reason now we are going to chant some mantras together. Then we will be in our satsang. So gently relax yourself. And when we are chanting, if you can able to hear me and you can able to follow me, you can also chant back and continue and join with me. Otherwise, you can just feel the inner bliss and relax yourself, and you can comfortably, you can close your eyes. Gently close your eyes and relax yourself. Inhale deeply and exhale. Chant Om 3 times along with me. Om. 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 Ganesha Saranam Charanam Ganesha. 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 Ganesha Saranam Saranam Ganesha. Ganesha Saranam Charanam Ganesha. Ganesha Saranam
Saranam Ganesha.
Ganesha Saranam Charanam Ganesha.
Ganesha Saranam Saranam Ganesha.
Ganesha Saranam Charanam Ganesha.
Ganesha Saranam Saranam Ganesha.
Ganesha 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 Saranam.
Ganesha 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 Saranam.
Charanam 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 Ganesha.
Saranam 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 Ganesha.
Ganesha Saranam Charanam Ganesha.
Ganesha Saranam Saranam Ganesha.
Ganesha Saranam Charanam Ganesha.
Ganesha Saranam Saranam Ganesha.
Ganesha 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 Saranam.
Ganesha 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 Saranam.
Charanam 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 Ganesha.
Saranam 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 Ganesha.
Charanam 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 Ganesha.
Saranam 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 Ganesha.
Om Guru Nada Jaya Guru Nada.
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 Jaya Guru Nada. Om Guru Nada.
Jaya Guru Nada. Om Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada Jaya Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada Jaya Guru Nada.
Jaya Guru Nada. Om Guru Nada.
Jaya Guru Nada. Om Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada Jaya Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada Jaya Guru Nada.
Jaya Guru Nada. Om Guru Nada.
Jaya Guru Nada. Om Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada. Shiva Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada. Shiva Guru Nada.
Shiva Guru Nada. Om Guru Nada.
Shiva Guru Nada. Om Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada Jaya Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada Jaya Guru Nada.
Jaya Guru Nada. Shiva Guru Nada.
Jaya Guru Nada. Shiva Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada. Shiva Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada. Shiva Guru Nada.
Shiva Guru Nada. Jaya 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 Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada. Shiva Guru Nada.
Om Guru Nada. Shiva Guru Nada.
Shiva Guru Nada. Jaya 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 Guru Nada.
Narayana Narayana Narayana.
Narayana Narayana Narayana.
Narayana Narayana Narayana.
Narayana Narayana Narayana.
Sriman Narayana Narayana Narayana. Sriman Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shiva Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shiva Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shiva Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shiva Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shiva Narayana Narayana Narayana
Sriman Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shiva Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Lakshmi Narayana Narayana Narayana
Lakshmi Narayana Narayana Narayana
Lakshmi Narayana Narayana Narayana
Lakshmi Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Sriman Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shiva Narayana Narayana Narayana
Badri Narayana Narayana Narayana
Badri Narayana Narayana Narayana
Badri Narayana Narayana Narayana
Badri Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Jaya Narayana Narayana Narayana
Sriman Narayana Narayana Narayana
Shiva Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Hari Narayana Narayana Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana Narayana Narayana Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana
Sarvamangala Mangalye
Sarvamangala Mangalye
Shive Sarvartha Sadike
Shive Sarvartha Sadike
Saranye Trayambage Gauri
Saranye Trayambage Gauri
Narayani Namostude
Narayani Namastude
Narayani Namostude
Narayani Namastude
Om Ma Shri Ma Jai Jai Ma
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 Om Ma Shri Ma Jai Jai Ma.
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 Bhajeham Bhajeham Shivoham.
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 Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Bhajeham Bhajeham Shivoham.
Bhajeham Bhajeham Shivoham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Anandarubam Bhajeham Bhajeham.
Anandarubam Bhajeham Bhajeham.
Anandarubam Shivoham Shivoham.
Anandarubam Shivoham Shivoham.
Bhajeham Bhajeham Shivoham.
Bhajeham Bhajeham Shivoham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Aryanmarubam Shivoham Shivoham.
Aryanmarubam Shivoham Shivoham.
Aryanmarubam Bhajeham Bhajeham.
Aryanmarubam Bhajeham Bhajeham.
Bhajeham Bhajeham Shivoham.
Bhajeham Bhajeham Shivoham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Omkaranadam Shivoham Shivoham.
Omkaranadam Shivoham Shivoham.
Omkaranadam Bhajeham Bhajeham.
Omkaranadam Bhajeham Bhajeham.
Bhajeham Bhajeham Shivoham.
Bhajeham Bhajeham Shivoham.
Shivoham Shivoham Bhajeham.
Shivoham शिवोऽहं भजेऽहं
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं भजेऽहं
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं भजेऽहम्
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमो भगवते विश्वरूपाय
ॐ नमो भगवते विश्वरूपाय
ॐ नमो भगवते विश्वनाथाय
ॐ नमो भगवते विश्वनाथाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ब्रह्मरूपाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ब्रह्मरूपाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ज्ञानरूपाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ज्ञानरूपाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ओंकारनादाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ओंकारनादाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ओंकारनादाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ओंकारनादाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ॐ
नमो भगवते
ॐ नमो भगवते ॐ
नमो भगवते
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमो भगवते नीलकण्ठाय
ॐ नमो भगवते नीलकण्ठाय
ॐ नमो भगवते विघ्नेश्वराय
ॐ नमो भगवते विश्वेश्वराय
ॐ नमो भगवते सुब्रह्मण्याय
ॐ नमो भगवते सुब्रह्मण्याय
ॐ नमो भगवते सच्चिदानन्दाय
ॐ नमो भगवते सच्चिदानन्दाय
ॐ नमो भगवते आदिनादाय
ॐ नमो भगवते आदिनादाय
ॐ नमो भगवते आदिनादाय
ॐ नमो भगवते आदिनादाय
ॐ नमो भगवते ॐ
नमो भगवते
ॐ नमो भगवते ॐ
नमो भगवते
Gently relax yourself and gently open your eyes. The divine name always gives the inner peace, and it is the tool to connect the higher sound frequency through our own frequency. That is what our knowledge, or we can say the Vedic wisdom, guides us, that there is a communication you want to do between yourself and with your inner consciousness. The mantras, we can say, that is the tool to connect. So here I am just going to share some few things to you all today evening, and we can have a a small ideas and sharing session that is called satsang. Fundamentally, satsang means where the truth meets, because there is no two truths, the truth is one. Then how the truth can meet each other? Fundamentally, our existence is the one kind of a truth. The rest is completely an illusion. That is what the Veda says. Then our existence is true, the rest is completely a illusion. At the same time, you are also exist there, and your existence are countable, and your version of existence is different. So your existence is true, and my existence also the true. The both truths meet together, that is called the satsang. So if you take a rain, there is a several drops of the water in the rain. So like that, the divinity showers in this existence several drops. So all the drops are connected and meeting together. So that is considered as a satsang. So here we are all in a small drop of from the divine, and we are meeting together as a divine shower. So that is what we will understand, that how truth will meet each other. So here, basically why we need a fundamental guidance in spirituality. The spiritually want to be there means why people want to be worshipping the deities. Some people are doing a yoga. Some people are following some kind of a ritualistic manner. So everything is considered as one type of a spiritual aspirant, or we can say the people are devotees. But fundamentally, this all leads into the same destination. When you are thinking this is right or that is not right, it's based on our conditions. So we grown in some kind of illusions, and we grown or we born with some kind of karmic bondage. Based on that, we will choose such a kind of a path in spirituality. So if you are connected with if you understand, if you connect with the 5 elements, so if you are connected with a fire element, you connect with yourself as a fire element, then your path is completely different than the person who associate themselves with the water. So we can't say all people want to follow only one kind of path. So the seeking path in spirituality differs, but the end result or what they are seeking as a truth is the one. So we can see several kind of lifestyles we have, but fundamentally we want to understand that when we are changing into the form of a seeker, and we are putting ourselves into the 180 degree of transformation within us, that is our important seeking ability. If you are not seeking yourself, then you will not find your own self. So we need a mirror to see ourselves, otherwise we can't see ourselves completely, right? So when you are standing in front of the mirror, everything looks opposite. Your right will be the left and left will be the right, but still you can able to see yourself in a mirror like that. In the path of spiritual seeking, which you can reach your own inner self, there you can rest in your own peace and happiness and the bliss. For that you need a mirror to turn yourself to be noted. In that way, we can say the spirituality brings you 180 degree to watch yourself back. That makes you happy, and you can understand your real features. So here I want to tell you a small story. There is a a person who is very poor financially and he is struggling to get some kind of financial support. He can't create his own job. He can't make money. He have only one thing, that his ancestors' big house, like a old palace, which is already worn down and some parts are falling apart. In one small room of that palace he lives without any kind of big support, because his ancestors or his grandparents and parents are like lived like a kings, but he can't able to manage because of the change of the situations. So he can't go and work like a normal person because he is from the royal family. At the same time, he can't sit inside his old palace because he can't make money out of. So he is struggling in that kind of a condition. So he is very much feeling about his own situation. So he is taking some kind of a lot of grief inside himself, like why I am born like that, why my life is like that. All people are looks happy around me, so why I am not happy? Like that he have his own question. And he was one day he was felt like very deeply disturbed. So he closed his eyes, and there was a one kind of a built a cot, like in a built in the old palace. In the olden time, they will never build a cot with a wood or something. They will build with a stones itself. So that kind of a stone cot, he was laying down without any kind of a blanket or any support, and he felt about his ancestor. He cried, and he felt like, why I am suffering like that? Why can't you all bless me and take some kind of a good support? And then he, in that kind of a sadness, he slept. When he is sleeping, in the dream, he saw a vision. There was a one man from very far from his place, in his palace. It's the edge of the city. There is a one very big tree was there. In that tree under he was sitting, and he saying, come, I will tell you the truth, where your ancestral treasures are hidden. And then he got off from the dream, and it was a midnight, and he couldn't able to believe that this kind of a dream is very not usual, because he is cried and he felt sad and only he slept. He thought that his dream might be comes with a kind of a disturbed dream might be there, but this is something like giving some kind of a support, and it says, you can come and I will tell you where the treasures are. So he was so amused for himself and his own dream. He can't resist, he can't sleep more, so he ran from the palace and he went to the edge of the city. It was very much into the border of his area. There was a very big tree, and he couldn't able to manage. He ran very close to that, and he saw that really there was a man standing there. He can't able to believe himself. He completely confused that is the dream or this is the dream. He was completely confused. So then he gone there. There was a one divine man was standing there. He said, yeah, you are right. So I only came to your dream. I am waiting for you. So he got confirmed. It's not like his imagination. So he fall on his feet and said, please tell me where is the treasures. So he said, I will explain you. The treasure is where you slept every day in the night, in that stone cot, is under is the full of treasure. Then, without having any kind of a next minute, he ran back, he took the tools, he digged, and he saw there was a lot of treasures hidden under the cot, where every day he was slept, and cried because of his bad days. So this is the small story I want to share, that we are all have this kind of ancestors. Like they buried lot of good treasures within us, but we are not utilizing it, and we are not handling it, and we are just being there on the top of it. We are not even digging and checking. We are keep on feeling about that we are not got anything. We are not got anything. But the reality is, if you try, the treasure is just below us or within us, we can say. So this is the basic idea, that why the spiritual things are needed is very important, that to dig yourself and find yourself. There is no need to reach some kind of a godly place or higher place to use your own potential. That spirituality is something to find yourself and understand your own potential. So we are just like living in such a kind of ideas, we are limiting ourselves. That is what I often say. The spirituality is not for someone who feels sad or they have a lot of problems in their life. The spirituality is not for that, because the spirituality is something much more than for that. If I want to undergo some kind of trouble in my life, so the spirituality helps, then I want to follow the spirituality. It's not like that. Or I have some kind of a problem in my job, or I'm not getting married, so spirituality helps. Definitely it helps, but it is not a purpose of that. If you have a leg pain, then if you are going to the elephant to get massage, so that is a very similar, we can say. The potential of spirituality is much higher than what you required. But for our day-to-day life, you can use, that is not, it is purpose. The tool's purpose is not that. At the same time, we can also understand that when you are connected with a spiritual evaluation, then it's not needed to be considered about our day-to-day life or affairs. For example, if there is a spiritual evaluation, if you are moving with some kind of a higher consciousness, this kind of a basic human possibilities are automatically get cleared. So it's not needed to be focused. So higher consciousness, if you are traveling with, there is kind of a basic ideas are automatically addressed. That is what I like to share with you. In the spiritual evaluation, what I am trying to say, that when the modern science says, like we born as a one cell, and secondly we are grown like in a different animals, and finally we became apes, and so slowly we are becoming a human. So from this kind of a evaluation theory, we can say, this evaluation, where is the next one? After being a human, where you are going to go? So it's very simple. That is from the human to the superhuman. So when you become from the human to the superhuman consciousness, automatically the humanly natures or humanly things are addressed. Because as per the modern science of evaluation, we can say, if you are already being a monkey one time and now you are becoming a human, now you will not struggle like a monkey, because already your nature of being an animal already addressed. Now you can able to control or handle the monkeys and make yourself into it, right? You will not struggle to be connected with the animals. So that is what that human can able to train all the animals, right? So like that, because he is in a higher part of the evaluation. Like that, if you are being a superhuman using the knowledge of spirituality, then there is another world, there is another existence is there, which we are not able to explore. So that is the reason here I am guiding the people using this kind of sastras, like a mantra sastra, yantra sastra, and much more. We can say like even Jyotisha Shastra, Yoga Shastra, like all the Shastras. The Shastras are help you to be a tool to make your evaluation into the higher process. So being into as a tool to use to evaluate or being in a process of evaluation to the next step. So hope you all understand what is the requirement, why we need a spirituality, and for the purpose of being into the spiritual path, that how we can elevate ourselves into the next level. So that is the reason I just like to share these all ideas to you in this wonderful evening. So hope you all understand about this all values, about why we need to be in a part of that, to get rid of our all basic issues in our life, and we can go to the higher progress. So that is the main thing we want to be in a spiritual path. In specifically, I can say, if you want to be in a path of spirituality, be a seeker. So being a seeker means to know or experience and understand the value of spirituality is called being a seeker. So don't be a believer. So believer is not needed to be a spiritual person. So when you are being religious, you can be a believer. So when you want to be in a spirituality, you want to be a seeker. So the seeker only can understand, experience, and share the experience to the others. So the believer only can spread the beliefs. If he is experiencing or not is a matter of a question. So being a seeker, you can experience yourself and understand in deep. So that's the reason I'm calling you all to be a seeker and understand the value of spirituality and walk in the path of your inner transformation. And here I like to conclude my small satsang here. And there is any questions related with spirituality and about any kind of a spiritual ideas, so you are all welcome. You can ask the questions. I like to share about that. Be comfortable and you can ask any questions. There is no matter like you want to be hesitate or something. Be free and have your own evening. I think everyone go on become very inward instead of being outward because of the spiritual discuss and also the chant. Maybe we can use some this evening with some more benefits that I like to guide with a small meditation. So it will help you to go more inner. That is what where if you see the divine grace, our five senses will go automatically inward. Our mind will not go or wander somewhere out. It automatically turn towards inside. So that is the reason. So our prayers and our chant made you to feel like that. So I think it helps you to go for the small meditation. So before, if you all have any, still you have any questions, please ask. Yes, please.
Swamiji, my name is Renu. I have this question. If an animal is born,
Yeah.
how does it get itself upgraded, to a human?
Mm-hmm.
Like for human, okay, we have all these
Desires. You mean?
the spiritual seeking and all those things
Yes.
to upgrade ourselves. So if an animal, then how does the evolution work?
Ah.
That it reaches a human form.
Okay.
So it always,
So very-
I always have this thoughts.
It's a very interesting question because like all the beings, we can't, we don't want to distinguish between like human and animals. We can just understand like all the beings. So all the beings will work based on one kind of a basic technology. We just say like all the electronic equipments, how it works. with electricity, right? So this is a very common, we can say, right? So like that, all the beings will work based on some kind of a technology. So first I will explain the technology. It helps you to understand much better. So first the nature creates this kind of beings, then it gives a consciousness inside. Then the consciousness will create, the understanding of the consciousness will create a mind. That the mind will create a five senses. So this is the basic technology. So the nature creates the consciousness creates the mind, and mind creates the five senses. So when the five senses works, whatever the five senses captured from the outward, that will be reflected in the mind. That mind will give to the consciousness, and the consciousness reflect back to the nature. So this is the cycle. So when you are in a human form, the same thing you can understand better, because we are not animal now, right? So now we are understanding, like when you are seeing a beautiful peacock, it's dancing in the rainy time. What you will do? First you will see through your eyes, and you will understand in your mind, and your conscious will give you the feedback that this is called peacock. You already saw, or in the pictures or book. This is what you are seeing now. So this is the acknowledgement you will get back from the conscious. So the recordical ideas of this process will fall inside you. That is called inner record. That is, in inner record is called samaskara. So when you five senses you saw, using the five senses you saw that an experience, that the experience is recorded inside, is called samaskara. So because after seeing that, you recorded inside, so in the later you will born as a peacock. That's it. At the same time, understand, while dancing, that peacock is also watching you. That also have a five senses, and that will also have a mind, that also have inner conscious. So that peacock will understand, the human is watching me, I will dance more and I will perform better. Then finally, that peacock, if the option the peacock get the option, he will born as a human. This is how this reflection happens. So that is what wonderfully in Tirumandiram it says, there is one very ferocious dog ran into the room. All the room in the modern days, if you can go to some kind of a gym, they keep everywhere the mirror, right, to see all the directions. Like that, one kind of a mirror based room, a very ferocious dog gone inside. It thought that everywhere is dog. So many dogs. It started barking, and again it barked. All the dogs are barked back. So it got more and more. Finally, it lost all the energy and died inside the room. So the Tirumandaram explains is a wonderful situation. So ourselves, what we are saying very simply, we are only creating all this kind of beings. All the animals are us, ourselves, just we are incarnating into the different animals. So it's a cycle. So this is just kind of, we can say, the five senses you are there, you have, you will use it, then you will create a record. Based on the record, again and again, you will flow into this path. So I think you understand this logic in a very simple form. So the animals are seeing us, it's become us. We are all seeing to the animals, and we are going to become animals. That's it. Very simple. Sorry?
So we should not see it. What is the solution?
Don't create a record. That's it. No, it's not like don't see that. Yes. So when you are having this kind of a spiritual lifestyle, so it's like a spiritual lifestyle is like a kind of we can say it's like a lubricant or oil. So when you are being in a spiritual path, and inside you, automatically there will be a lubrication. So if there is this kind of a surface, there is a full of oil, you can't stick anything on that, right? So like that, if you are being in a spiritual path, there is this kind of record will not go inside and stick. Otherwise, it will be a rough path, like a rough wall. It will stick anything on it. So the spiritual path is only helps. That is the reason why the animals are not able to get rid of it, because they can't able to do this kind of a process. So as a human, all humans are not doing this, right? Why? Because some people want to go out of this evolution, not into the same loop. So they will do this kind of a process, or guided by some spiritual masters. They will go into the higher evaluation and come out of this pool. Hope you got the idea also how to come out of it. Good. So we can have a small dhyana, and finally we will use our own five senses into the spiritual path. So instead of seeing something, you can see yourself, then you can burn yourself, right? So we can plan like that using the meditation. So gently relax and close your eyes. Inhale deeply and exhale. Chant Om 3 times along with me. Om. 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 Inhale deeply and exhale. Inhale and fill your lungs and slowly exhale. Make your back straight and relax yourself. Inhale with the full focus on your breath and fill yourself with the breath, and slowly exhale and make yourself empty. Inhale and exhale and relax. While inhaling, watch your nose, tip of your nose. While inhaling, at the time of inhalation, just watch your tip of your nose. With your closed eyes, watch yourself that you are watching in your mirror. When inhalation happening, you are inhaling the air and your nose tip of the nose are getting harder. When you are exhaling, your nose are getting loosened. Inhale and exhale like you are watching yourself into the mirror, and you are sitting straight, and you are inhaling and exhaling, and you can able to watch yourself into the mirror. Watch yourself from your toe to your head, how you are sitting, how your legs are bent, how your toes are visible, how your knees, thighs, hip are placed, how you are sitting in a comfortable position. Watch yourself. Watch yourself how your shoulders are placed. Watch yourself how your neck and heads and the face are placed. Watch yourself how your arms, your legs, your head are placed. Watch yourself that you are watching in a mirror. You feel yourself that you're watching you from little far, some few meters away from yourself, and you're watching that you're sitting in the chair and inhaling and exhaling. Can watch yourself from the front of you, from the few meters away, that you are watching your own self, that you are inhaling and exhaling. Relax. The way you are inhaling is very relaxed. The way you are exhaling is completely relaxed. You are watching your own breath from few meters away. When you are inhaling, your body is completely glowing with a golden light. You can watch yourself that your entire body is glowing as a golden light. When you are exhaling, your entire body is glowing in a white light. A pure golden light and pure white light. While inhaling, you have a golden light around you, like a field of energy. When you are exhaling, the white pure light become as a energy field around you. In each inhalation and exhalation, the golden field and the white field is getting connected. All the lights are around you is slowly falling in the center of your body. The golden light connects with a white light around as a ball. A golden ball surrounded by the white light around is slowly coming into the center of your body on your chest. In the middle of your body, there is a dip of your chest. You can feel the golden light is flowing there as a ball, revolve like a small globe in front of your chest. And the white light around that, it gives and more energy on it. The golden ball, along with the golden vibrant light filled with a white energetical field, revolves on the center of your body. And slowly it moves on your front of your face. And slowly the golden ball goes on the top of your head, bit away from your center of your head. In the air, the golden ball with the white light around, it revolves like a planet. The entire white light falls like a rain around you. The golden ball enlarges, and it's become a very big ball, and it falls around your body. It covers completely around you. You are gauged with that entire golden ball. The white light showers around you on the top of the golden ball. You are filled with the divine and the Guru's grace with the help of this light. Inhale deeply and exhale. Chant Om 3 times along with me. Om. 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 Gently relax and slowly open your eyes. and relax yourself. Thanks for being with me in this small meditation. So, whenever is possible, you can try to do the same kind of a meditation within you, wherever you have a time and you're able to sit yourself in the home or in a travel or any time. You can watch yourself, and this kind of way you can practice yourself in a moment, like a few minutes, like a 2-3 minutes is more than enough. It helps you to connect yourself with a divinity as well as connect with your own inner conscious. So I hope that this evening gives you all kind of supports and the blessings from our ancient tradition, which we say the Nada Sambradaya. With the blessings of the Guru and the divinity, I conclude the satsang here, and we will see some more possibilities of come across on the path of spirituality and meet each other and share the divine grace. Thank you, one and all. Thank you very much.
Okay, a short announcement. I hope this satsang with our Guru, Sri Swami Omkar, has benefited, especially the new participants. There's some takeaway for you. As I said earlier, the satsang is only effective or fruitful in the presence of a Guru. We can gather and discuss and talk, but without a Guru, the satsang is not complete, because only a Guru or a Jnani is complete, wholesome, and is able to deliver and explain and give us the solutions. So we as participants, if we gather a satsang like that, we can talk and talk and talk and talk, but there's a lot of conclusions which we do not have direct answers. Only a person from outside who's a complete, and that person is a Guru, will be able to see through us and guide us for the spiritual upliftment. So on that note, taking the YouTube talk into consideration, the next two sessions will be satsang, again another satsang, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We are having the same type of satsang at Irving Commerce near Pailepa. There's satsang on same 6 to 9 p.m. About 7 to 9, let's say. Two days, Tuesday and Thursday. And after which is Friday and Saturday, same place here, we are conducting the Mantra Sastra. That's the initiation program by our Guru Sri Omkar, which will take place on Friday evening and Thursday. And that is where you will, as what we explained during the YouTube talk, each one of us need to find the unique sound within us that will connect with the divinity. So just like our mobile phone like that, I'm just giving my own example. We have a unique number, right? Even the person sitting next to you, if you dial the wrong number, you won't be able to get. Only that particular number you get to contact with you. Similarly, each one of us, the entire universal sound is within us. But only through a Guru and through Mantra Sastram or initiation, you are able to identify that unique frequency that's linked to divinity. And that is only done through Mantra Sastram. The course will be conducted on coming Thursday and Friday, same place, but room 2. So some of us have already registered, and those who are new participants, we still have time. You can register for the course, and this is one of the sadhanas or kriyas that we say to uplift yourself spiritually and see the progress on a step-to-step progress. So that for those interested, can please contact our the 2 mobile phones, Mr. Ram also, And how to get connected is through the QR code or the Google registration form. You can still enough time for you to register. And with that, we can conclude.
Yeah.
So we'll take the break, and the food is the bento type. We can take the food and we can consume the space in the table area. There's water with the cooler, water cooler is there. And apart from that, if there's still any more questions, we have still time. Swamiji will be able to answer that. Yeah. And those products there, say those books, the Rudra Mala, and all that are for sale. If you're interested, you can please purchase. And for the Rudra Mala, if you want, you can get it blessed by our Swamiji. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions? So with that, on behalf of Swami Omkar Foundation Singapore, I would like to thank each and every one of you for taking your time, courage for this evening to attend this satsang with our Guru, Sri Swami Omkar. I hope that in a way each one of us got some answers for within the queries that you may have or have as a seeker. That's what Swami says. So with that, I would like to conclude. Again, say thank you to each and every one. Thank you very much.